Good morning. It is a beautiful Sunday here in Jersey and I am off for a cycle to La Corbière. That's the plan, to go all along the front and up the old railway walk to Corbière. I'm just on the light setup today, no panniers, just the bag there with some food and refreshments and water, etc. And obviously not the Garmin, not that I need it for finding the way, but it's good to measure the progress and see the mileage, speed, etc. So yeah, let's go. Here we are at Half Day Par. There's a cruise ship out in the bay. It's a lovely day. People swimming in the pool there. Yeah, and now we're on the cycle path, which basically goes all the way to Corbière. No more roads all the way there now, so that's good. Let's crack on. Bay looking very serene in the sun. Lovely colour, the water's almost turquoise as we head over towards St Owen itself. So cycling along, the sailing going on. Yeah, Hobie cats going out in the bay. The tide's actually falling though, I think, so Seal go right out past St Owen's Fort there, to that low tide. There's that ship out in the bay still. Yes, it's a very pleasant cycle along the front at the moment on the cycle path. Like I said earlier, it's brilliant that there's don't have to go on the main road, which is running next to me and is pretty busy. So yeah, it's much better to be on the cycle path. So we've arrived at St Owen's Harbour, which as you can see is empty of water as the tide's gone down. So it's mud for 6 hours of the day until the tide comes back up again. Just to keep my boat here. My boat's, well, not my boat anymore. I sold it, it's over there. It's good to see it getting some use. Which the guy I sold it to's cleaned it all up and making use of it, which is good. So St Owen's is very busy today on a sunny day, as you'd expect. Good to see people out walking, cycling, just enjoying the sunshine. Normally at this point I'd go on down to the old courthouse at the end and have a pint, but I said I'm going to go to Corbière, so maybe stop for a pint on the way back. I think I'm alright. So yeah, we're on the railway walk now, which is, as the name suggests, a disused rail track, which goes all the way from town to Corbière. It's about 3.5 miles there. So yeah, sort of under a lot of trees and stuff now, so a bit of shade. It's not massively hot today, it's about 19 degrees. Yeah, this is very pleasant. So onwards to Corbière. So we're finally on the flat now. Been climbed up from St Aubin's. It's quite a gradual climb, but it's uphill nonetheless. So just cycling along the trail. No hurry today. I haven't cycled for a few weeks. Got a couple of weeks properly, so yeah, just taking it easy. It's such a nice day anyway. I don't want to be going hell for leather along here. Just enjoying the sunshine and this bird song. And yeah, in the west of the island now, I always find it very different out here. On such a small island, the west is quite different. There's a lot of pine trees, which you don't see in the east of the island, strangely. So yeah, different feel, but very pleasant all the same. Very similar to the Corbière in Brittany, which we cycled. It's in the other video, the France 24 one. We cycled from Dinard to Dinan along the Corbière, which again is a disused rail track, an old railway path. It's good that they've repurposed for this. It's much safer being off the main roads, and it's just nice for everyone to use. For a round of golf. So as we continue along the railway walk, more and more pine trees. Going towards Corbière now, slightly going downhill. So it's quite an easy ride up from that climb out St Aubin, which is very gradual. It's pretty much flat all the way really, slightly downhill here. And as we go back, it's going to be a nice coast downhill into St Aubin. So yeah, really enjoying this. It's a lovely day. It really is. Plenty of cyclists about, dog walkers and the like. Of course, if we were in France, we'd all be bonjouring at this point. That's the difference here. We sometimes get the occasional nod, but certainly not a cheery bonjour. Look forward to the next trip to France for that. Very nearly there now. Cycling the last stretch. Getting glimpses of the sea. There's the radio tower in the distance. Relic of the German occupation. There's quite a lot of stuff around here. I'll show you when we get there. Dublin. See the sea through the trees, very blue. It's lovely. It's a bit of a rough surface here at the moment. I'm having to be quite careful holding the phone in one hand and cycling. I've got a mount on the handlebars there for the phone, but it's quite a bumpy surface here and it'll just vibrate like crazy and make it really unpleasant watching. So I think with it being held in my hand, it's a little bit more stable. there's that for a view. St Juan's Bay. You see Guernsey in the distance over there. The other Channel Islands you can just make out on the horizon. If I zoom in a bit, maybe, I don't know, it's quite hazy. There's Sark, I think. There's a paraglider thing over there. Absolutely gorgeous day. At this point the microphone seems to have given out, the clip-on mic I was using, so I'm having to speak over the video here, but yeah, we're just on the way down to Corbière now, down the lighthouse in the distance, and yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful cycle, and absolutely gorgeous day, and it's lovely to get to the end of the railway walk and to La Corbière. And there's a closer view of the radio tower, which is a relic of the German occupation. As you can see, it was like a gun tower, or obviously it's been there for like 80 odd years, tons of German concrete, but yeah, it's used as a sort of holiday let now apparently. You can stay there, so the views sweeping across the bay, there's the lighthouse, and absolutely lovely. And as those people came up the hill there, the bloke running pointed out, he said, "There's a bird of prey." And I put the camera on quickly, and there's a buzzard which was flying so low just across the I tried to film it, and you could just see this buzzard literally a couple of metres off the ground, just flying around. I don't know if it's looking for prey or anything like that, but absolutely fantastic to see. Normally they soar really high in the sky, we see them from home, but to see a buzzard that close up was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, cycle to Corbière. Gonna head back now, just had some lunch. It's really nice. I'm going to take a nice easy ride back down to St Aubin, where I'm going to go for that pint I promised myself. Sit and look at the boats for a bit. Cheers.